I'm looking for a change and I try but I can't find it. I'm looking for a justice. I'm looking for a peace, but these guns on the streets keep talking, keep talking. Why can't we be finding peace? Why can't we be ending all this beef? Why can't we just get along? Peace is right and war is wrong.
And I think if America, if the white people in America have power over black people, you have to figure out how are they having this power? Why would they want power? Where did they even get it from? You know what I'm saying? How are they able to put their foot on my neck like that? And people need to learn it. Because I think like a lot of times people have a problem with America is because they don't know the game of America. So you're going to be a constant victim. And America, thanks to Martin Luther King, with the integration of the schools, is that the integration of the schools gave you an opportunity to understand how America was made, how America operates, and how America controls shit. It helps you understand the levels of government. It helps you understand due process of law. It was in them books. But a lot of black people didn't want to go to school. They didn't want to go to class because they felt the money was more important than anything else. They didn't want to listen to their moms. They didn't want to listen to their dads. None of that shit. They was like, man, I ain't your mom. I love you. But, hey, I got bankrolls in my pocket and shit. And what you talking about, man, I ain't trying to hear it because it's about getting this money out here. But what black people don't understand is the reason why white people are so ahead of us in so much different shit, because knowledge comes before the money. The more knowledge you know, the more money you make. If you got a little bit of knowledge, you're gonna make a little bit of money. Now, if you have no knowledge about shit and you got a little bit of knowledge, you make $100,000, you may think that's a lot of money. But then you have somebody who has a whole bunch of knowledge, they thinking on a $10 million level, and you're thinking on a $100,000 level, because they gain and have access to more knowledge than you have, and they're able to profit more off of the knowledge than a black male, especially during that crack era shit, where black people wasn't giving a fuck about other black people. They were just thinking about making money. They didn't care about your feelings. So when I look at that, I look at it like, so how can a black drug dealer or anybody that's black that done a crime through robbery or whatever, is that you are committing a crime and you profiting off the crime. You don't have no sympathy for the victim. You're only thinking about the money. Like you're not like you're not even caring. Like a lot of times people go into the banks or whatever like that. They be like, man, I don't want to kill you or whatever like that. Or if I have to kill you for the money, I am. If you're coming in between me and $100,000, I might shoot you. So you're not really having no remorse and no empathy for the victims. So then I have to look at it like, why should white America and these executives have any sympathy for black people? I really think it would be even. You know what I mean? If black people are able to profit off of killing and hurting other black people, then why can't a white executive profit off of the freedom of speech of other black people? So it's something to really, really look at. You know what I'm saying? And that's my perspective of it. I really felt like it was really informative. That's why I took the time to really listen to what Crazy Bone said, to really listen to the feedback with Keith G on the episode of Truth Talks. Like I said, the name of it is Crazy Bone Exposes the Music Industry's Satanic Secret Plot. Go there. Like I said, it's by Digital Soapbox Network. Go there, listen to everything that's going and everything that they're saying, and then come back again and listen to what I have to say, and then just get a different perspective. You know what I mean? Because the thing is like, it's not to pass judgment on nobody. You know what I mean? What I'm saying is not to, point fingers or whatever like that. What it is to be able to break down certain. This is what the raw discussion is to be able to break down social issues and really look at them from an honest perspective. Not looking at it from a perspective that everybody else looks at it. But looking at it from how somebody says, like, I'm gonna be a devil's advocate. It's like looking at it from a different perspective. And then seeing how you can change the shit for the next generation. See, if the survivors are telling the story, it's a reason why the survivors are telling the story. People like Crazy Bone is telling the story because he doesn't want it to repeat itself to the next generation. I'm sure he has children, right? I'm sure that maybe one day one of his children want to be a rapper. He don't want his child to go through the same shit that he went through. That shit don't make any sense. Especially if he has the knowledge to be able to know what happened in certain shit and he putting out there into the world. And that's what our job is a lot. Our job is not to be able to be cool with the fuckery out here because of money. If you're doing it for the money, is what's gonna get you fucked up. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is like the purpose of talking about it is so it does not affect your children. So it does not affect your artistry. If you're an artist right now, you'll be able to understand it. So when the older cats are telling you like, hey, man, maybe you need to move this way. Maybe, things need to be this way. Or try to give you some advice. I think it's for the young dudes to be able to understand and shut the fuck up sometimes. Because you didn't build hip hop. The old heads build hip hop. If it wasn't for the old heads and the deaths of the old heads, the survival of the old heads, the struggles of the old heads, of everybody else from who started to build it, the young dudes wouldn't be able to make as much money as they is now. It's like the NBA. It's like, Bill Russell and them wasn't making $100 million a year contracts and shit, but it was their humble beginnings that paved the way for things to get better and better and better in the future. So sometimes the young dudes really have to shut the fuck up because you new in this shit. And sometimes the older dudes have to start checking the younger dudes. If you really care about the hip hop, then hip hop was not designed to destroy other black people. So if black people in hip hop is using their lyrics and using their music to destroy other black people, then shouldn't somebody step in that shit? Shouldn't somebody say like, oh, wait a minute, hold on, man. That shit, man, that shit right there, man, yeah, it's nice lyrics and shit like that from a certain standpoint, but damn, like, that shit's gonna go into the black community. You're gonna contribute to more black on black crime. So shouldn't an old person or older person or whatever like that who come from back in the day or whatever like that, somebody, not saying Crazy Bone is that old and everything, he's kind of like in the early 90s and things like that, but even with him, it's kind of like, shouldn't he come out and say certain shit? Should certain people like Master P come out and teach, certain people? Jay Prince teach certain people. You know what I mean? All the other people who survived through all the craziness, they should be able to teach the next generation, and the next generation should be able to listen. Because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Because if you think that money is all it is, you're going to get fucked up in this shit, man. Because it ain't all what it is. It's a portion of it. And it's a small portion of the big scale of what it is. So like I said, I'm about to get out of here. So like I said, Digital Soapbox with Keith G, Crazy Bone, the episode of Truth Talks. Go there and listen. Again, I say, Crazy Bone exposes the music industry's satanic secret plot. That's what the headline is. That's what you need to go ahead and look for. Press play on that shit, man, and absorb that knowledge. Listen to what he has to say. Listen to everything that's going on with an open mind. Don't be in your feelings. Don't be in your emotions. Listen with an open mind, constructive thinking, and then come back and listen to this again. And when you listen to this, I'm going to add more logs to that fire of a new understanding. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, that things change in the future generation of hip hop.